Aaron Rodgers is attending OTAs but didn't throw at Tuesday's session. Rodgers says he tweaked his calf in the Jets' pre-practice conditioning and decided to take a Veterans Day off. He went through warm-ups and watched drills without a helmet on. Rodgers saying, quote, "I don't think it's too serious." Chargers head coach Brandon Staley says he expects running back Austin Eckler to be at mandatory minicamp in June, and he'll have a reworked contract when he shows up. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport is reporting the Chargers have reached an agreement with Eckler, adding $1.75 million in reachable incentives to his current deal. And NFL owners voted to approve a new rule putting the ball on the 25-yard line following a fair catch on a kickoff. The proposal was approved on a one-year trial basis. The league citing player safety as a reason for its proposal. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Dazzling decal on Daisy's Donuts window. Bold banner at Barry's Barbershop. Prominent poster at Penny's on Park Place.
This is your sign. Well, signs. To try Staples and see the difference. Get $15 off signs, banners, and posters when you spend $75 or more.
From Staples, and I couldn't miss it.
N617. Visit staplesconnect.com/printbig for details.
If you're 19 or older with certain underlying medical conditions such as asthma or diabetes, you can get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia, a potentially serious bacterial lung disease that can disrupt your life for weeks. If you're 65 or older, it is also recommended you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. No matter the season, talk to your doctor about vaccination today and learn more at lung.org/protect yourself. A message from the American Lung Association in collaboration with Pfizer.
Furnished by the American Lung Association.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold. Goddard's Gold. Saturday, 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it is 7:30 on this is a Wednesday morning, isn't it? Hump Day, Gene. Are you ready for that?
Hump Day.
We made it to the middle.
Yeah, that's the best part, huh?
Sure. Hump Day for some people, just a regular old Wednesday for me. Anyway, we missed the assemblyman this morning. We're not going to get our legislative update, but I do have a report that we'll be putting together for this afternoon. So.
Okay.
We're okay.
We're okay.
So how's everything with you?
Well, it's Wednesday. Like you said, it's Hump Day. We've made it through a portion of the day. Weather's not bad outside. And what more can I say?
It's actually not going to be too bad at all. We're probably not going to hit 100 today.
And tomorrow, too.
And tomorrow. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's good.
And then we're going to then Friday it's going to be even better, 94.
Whoa. You know what? I just put my coat away. I think I better get it out again.
Yeah, I got all my thongs in the laundry. Anyway, we are good to go. Are you ready for some birthdays?
Birthdays, let's do it.
Got some birthdays. I think you may have you said being a musician again. We have a jazz saxophonist, Archie Shepp. You ever heard of him?
I have not.
Archie is 86 today, so he's been.
Well, here's looking at you, Archie.
And also a musician, not the football, the late John Madden. It's another John Madden. He was with the Serendipity Singers. Remember them?
Honestly?
Well, I actually have.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Well, tell us about them.
They were kind of a folk group in the 60s.
Yeah.
He's 86 today, so he's been around a while. Comedian Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong, 85 today, and that just seems to be miraculous how he lasted that long. I don't know, and he's surviving everything. Last I heard, he was kicking cancer. And 85 years old.
He's a funny guy.
Still hilarious, yeah. And a music legend, Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan is 82 today. Gary Burghoff, did you watch MASH?
I did.
Yeah, well, Radar O'Reilly, Gary Burghoff.
Radar O'Reilly.
He's 80 years old today. Turned to politics, after MASH.
That's what I understand.
And now I guess he's just kicking it. 80 years old, you don't deserve to do anything. Well, no, you don't deserve. You deserve to do whatever you want. Singer Patti LaBelle is 79 today. Elvis's bride, Priscilla Presley, she's 78 today. Alfred Molina is a very good actor. He's a British actor that was in Spider-Man, and he was also in Frida with they did that Frida Kahlo movie. He was the boyfriend, the bad guy. He's 70 years old today. Roseanne Cash, Johnny Cash's little girl, not so little anymore. She's 68. Kristen Scott Thomas is 63. She's an actress. John C. Reilly, who is absolutely hilarious. He was in Chicago, Walk Hard, The Dewey Cox Story, Step Brothers. He's 58 today. He's also in that race movie, Talladega Nights. Actor Eric Close of Nashville and Without a Trace is 56. Carl Payne of Martin and the Cosby Show is 54 today. Guitarist Rich Robinson of the Black Crowes is 54. And actor Caden Boyd was in The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't know. Did you watch that?
You know, that I'm sad that I have to tell you I didn't. I had planned to.
Well, I got to see that several times.
Did you really?
The grandkids were
glad. Hopefully you saw it for me, too.
So I don't remember Caden, however. He must have been one of the kids in the school or something. He's 29 today, so he's not so little anymore.
No.
But that's it. That's the big shot birthdays. We got the local people.
Locals ones coming up.
Quite a list coming up.
To raise awareness for energy conservation this summer, your Imperial Irrigation District has created a new Conserve Alert notification. A Conserve Alert means it's time to take action to reduce energy use. Alerts may be issued during heat waves, when voluntary conservation can make a big difference. During an alert, set thermostats to 78 degrees or higher. Give major appliances a break and turn off unnecessary light. Together, we can maintain reliable electric service. For more information, please visit iid.com.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to a long list of people, including Adrian Kyle, Serena Rodriguez, Kimberly Alvarez, Trinidad Bea, Manuel Alvarez, Susan Barra, Rudy Cianes Sr., Lucero Peña, Zamari Dominguez, Henry Licea, Madeline Licea, Maria Elena Garcia, Araceli Fuentes, Allison Nunez, Denise Forney, Donna Kellerman, Donna Kellerman, Jackie Mirasinka, Juanita Gonzalez, Joseph Belize, Bryson Singh, Lisa Ramirez, Alexis Contreras. We have Jose Panduro, Mona Lisa Robertson, Norma Gomez, Phyllis Spence, Susanna B. Estrada, Walter Beasley Jr., Matthew Padilla, Loretta Romero, Kayla Martinez, and Frank Banda. Happy birthday to each and every one. And just an added tidbit to the Alvarez pair, Kimberly and Manuel Alvarez. Manuel is the dad, Kimberly is his daughter. So that's good timing on his part. They had the daughter on his birthday. Happy birthday to him and to his daughter. And he called in this morning extremely happy to be celebrating his birthday with his daughter.
He woke up and said, I'm here.
He called up and told me it was his birthday. So I wished him a happy birthday.
Absolutely.
And then he explained to me that his daughter Kimberly was also on the list. So there you go. They got to have one big party at Alvarez's house. Okay, we're done. We're done with that. Are you ready for the news?
Yeah, we got some news coming up.
We do. That's pretty much our job, you know.
Yeah.
The World California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to announce his bid for the Republican presidential nomination alongside Elon Musk in a live Twitter forum today. CBS's Robert Costa.
DeSantis allies say he'll play up his combative politics alongside the tech billionaire, casting himself as a fellow culture warrior on a platform his biggest rival embraced as president.
Today marks 1 year to the day since a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. Berlinda Ariola's granddaughter was among the victims.
It's a roller coaster of emotions. It's sad, angry, frustrated.
Delta Airlines #1 for the 5th year in a row on the travel website Points Guy, but the group's founder Brian Kelly tells CBS overall it wasn't a great one for flying.
Complaints were up nearly 100%.
Wow.
25% up missing bags. So overall, it was a tough year for travel.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning announces that the month of May is Mitsubishi Mini Split Month. That means you can get up to $1,000 off the price of a newly installed single-zone Mitsubishi ductless mini split air conditioning system. Lock Air Conditioning is the Imperial Valley's only Mitsubishi certified diamond contractor. A Mitsubishi ductless mini split system installed by Lock Air Conditioning is the perfect solution to add cooling and heating comfort to your extra bedroom, a home office, garage, or a guest house. Lock Air Conditioning also offers easy approved financing, including no interest for 12 months on approved credit. So now is the time to purchase your Mitsubishi ductless mini split system and save up to $1,000 to stay cool through the hot summer months. And Lock is the only Mitsubishi diamond contractor in Imperial Valley to offer you 12-year parts and 12-year compressor warranty. Call now. This offer ends May 30th. Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1977. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. After warning about it for some time, Los Gatos-based Netflix is officially cracking down on password sharing. The company estimating that about 10 million people worldwide were freeloading at some point.
They've said that those 100 million users sharing passwords are really cutting their profits significantly down from where they could be.
Insider correspondent Reed Alexander. The company sending a notice to customers that a Netflix account is for use by one household. They'll reportedly check IP addresses, and if you're sharing with someone outside the household, it'll be another $8 a month. Retail giant Walmart will pay $500,000 for selling illegal weapons. State Attorney General Rob Bonta pointing to more than 250 brass knuckles sold on Walmart's website.
60% were sold directly by the retail giant, by Walmart itself, and the rest, the other 40%, were sold by third parties through their e-commerce site.
But announcing the settlement along with the district attorneys of Merced, Ventura, and Yolo counties, gas prices creeping up again, averaging $4.81 a gallon statewide. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it is time for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With page 2 of the local news, here is Gene Brister.
Well, a stolen car led officers on a high-speed pursuit on Monday morning. George Gale has more on that story.
The car was reported as stolen from 5th and Main Streets in El Centro at about 8:44 a.m. Monday. Toyota Camry was seen in the area of LaBrucherie and Adams about 30 minutes later, and responding officers began to follow the car. The driver of the stolen vehicle led pursuing law enforcement on a route through the city of El Centro, reaching speeds of 80 miles per hour and running red lights and stop signs. The car then headed south on Dogwood Road, passing through Heber before going south on Cloak Road and into the city of Calexico before the driver abandoned the car in a residential area in the border city. The car was recovered, but an estimated $1,600 worth of tools and an iPhone were missing. A later search of the vehicle led to the recovery of a short-barrel AR-15 type gun. The suspect remains at large, and the investigation is continuing. Imperial County Sheriff's Office, U.S. Border Patrol, CHP, and Calexico Police assisted in that incident. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Ford Motor Company has reversed course, and it will keep AM radio in its vehicles following pressure from lawmakers and an uproar from the radio industry. Ford Motor Company said that it will keep AM radio in its new vehicles after speaking with policy leaders about the importance of AM broadcast radio as part of an emergency alert system. We've decided to include it on our 2024 Ford and Lincoln Mercury vehicles. Ford CEO Jim Farley wrote in a social media posting on Tuesday, for any owners of Ford EVs or electric vehicles without AM broadcast capability, we offer a software update. We'll be back.
Well, Jade, we should update that guy and let him know there's more to AM radio than just the emergency alert system.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Are we ready for the commercial?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And we continue with more local news. There's a decrease in the number of COVID cases. Here's more on that story.
The COVID cases decreased. Updated numbers were released yesterday morning. COVID numbers are released by the County Public Health Department. Latest numbers indicate there are 106 active COVID cases in Imperial County. That's down from 118 cases reported last week. The state tier metrics for COVID-19 in Imperial County indicate there are 5.90 new cases per day per 100,000 population, with a positivity rate of 9%. Fatalities attributed to the virus remain at 980. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back. Or that concludes this edition of Local News. Getting ahead of myself.
Well, we'll be back anyway.
But I promise I will return.
Okay. Local News, page 1. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150. Available with a Pro-Power onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles like the 2022 Ford F-150 for 0% limited term financing. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford Credit limited term financing. Down payment may vary depending on credit. Not available on Ford F-150 Lightning, F-150 Tremor, and F-150 Raptor models. Place a new retail order or take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer's stock by 7/5/23. See dealer for residency restrictions, qualifications, and details.
All offers valid at your Imperial County Ford dealer.
And page 2 of the local news is served up this hour by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. There are 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state of the union. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
Well, graduation season, yes, it continues in Imperial County. Here's more on that story.
In fact, it's just getting started, Gene. Vincent Memorial graduation is Friday. Ceremony will be at Our Lady of Guadalupe beginning at 10:30 in the morning. 2 ceremonies are scheduled for May 31st. Both will be held at the same location. Mount Signal Virtual Academy will hold their graduation ceremony at 3:30 in the afternoon. Desert Oasis graduation ceremony will be at 5 p.m. That same day. Both will be at Southwest High School in the Jimmy Cannon Theater. Most all other ceremonies will be held in June. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the City of Imperial event, the Park After Dark, it will be this Saturday at Eager Park. The Park After Dark will feature live music, lucha libre, food vendors, a beer garden, and more. You can ask to bring what they're saying is bring your own chairs and blankets to the concert. The event is free. If you need more information, contact the Imperial Parks and Recreation Department. Well, a career expo will be held in the Imperial Valley Mall. George Gale filed this story.
It will be held tomorrow from 2 to 7 p.m. The event is being hosted by the Columbia College and SBDC of Imperial Valley. It's an opportunity to meet local employers, entrepreneurs, and educators. Learn about today's labor market, emerging careers and jobs, job opportunities. A long list of employers are committed to the event, including In-N-Out, Target, ICOE, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, CHP, Behavioral Health, Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, El Centro Regional Medical Center, and many more. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we'll be back with a look at the weather.
K Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at K Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's George Gale with a weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 99 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 72. National Weather Service says dry and tranquil weather will continue across the region through the remainder of this week, with occasionally breezy conditions developing each afternoon and evening. High temperatures are not expected to vary much over the next several days, hovering a degree or two above the seasonal normal. Readings will retreat closer to normal by this weekend. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 98. West to southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 65. West wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny skies. Highs right near 96. Southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour at times. And right now, we are looking at 70 degrees, 64% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. Local news, page 2, and the weather served up this morning by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. Dinner menu features 16 different entrees. K Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
When you have a chance, check out the KXO website, KXORadio.com. Subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel and keep in tune with what's happening around the valley. And follow us on Facebook. All sorts of neat things pop up on our Facebook page.
And it is time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. working together to provide you the best of care. In the NBA playoffs, there are going to be at least one more game in the East Finals. The Celtics defeated the Heat 116-99. Miami leads the series 3-1, but Celtics still alive. In the National Hockey League, Tuesday, it was game 3 of the West Finals. Golden Knights defeated the Stars 4-0. The Knights now lead that series 3-0. Major League Baseball, bunch of games. Everybody played yesterday. Padres, they even won again. They beat the Nationals 7-4. Angels got by the Red Sox, shut them out 4-0. White Sox over the Guardians 4-2. Rangers defeated the Pirates 6-1. Diamondbacks over the Phillies 4-3. Cardinals defeated the Reds 8-5. Blue Jays all over the Rays 20-1. The Orioles and the Yankees went 10 innings. Yankees won the game 6-5. Dodgers defeated the Braves 8-1. Royals over the Tigers 4-1. Brewers got by the Astros, shut them out 6-0. It was the Cubs over the Mets 7-2. Giants beat the Twins 4-3. Rockies over the Marlins 5-4, and the Mariners defeated the Athletics by a score of 3-2. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the world of tennis, the ATP has released the rankings, the new rankings, and surprise, surprise, Novak Djokovic is not number 1, not even number 2. Carlos Alcaraz, he is the new number 1 in the rankings. Daniil Medvedev, he won the Italian Open the other day. He is number 2. Novak Djokovic falls to number 3. And the Southern Cal and Wake Forest advance to the NCAA Women's Golf Final. USGA announces the current U.S. Open field. Tiger Woods is not in that announcement, not on that list. Didn't make it. Sources say Doc Rivers and Nick Nurse are there in the Final Four to interview for the Suns job. Doc Rivers just lost his job with Philadelphia the other day. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup has been brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And we are now ready for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. stocks opened lower this morning as investors fretted over a potential U.S. debt default and braced for the release of minutes from the Federal Reserve's last policy meeting. S&P 500 was down to 0.49%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.32%, or more than 100 points. NASDAQ Composite slipped 0.62%. In Treasuries, the yield on the benchmark 10-year note was a touch lower at 3.68%, while 2-year yields rose slightly to 4.29%. And those on the 30-year bond ticked lower to 3.93%. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 99 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 72. National Weather Service says dry and tranquil weather will continue across the region through the remainder of this week, with occasionally breezy conditions developing each afternoon and evening. High temperatures are not expected to vary much over the next several days, hovering a degree or two above the seasonal normal. Readings will retreat closer to normal by this weekend. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 98. West to southwest wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 65. West wind 10 to 20 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny skies. Highs right near 96. Southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Gusting as high as 20 miles per hour at times. And right now we are looking at 70 degrees, 64% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality this morning is, what is the air quality? The air quality is good throughout the region. This morning's financial news and weather been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Your border wait update. If you're coming across the border this hour, you got a 60 to 65 minute wait downtown. No wait in the Sentry Lane. 40 to 45 minute wait if you're walking. 45 to 50 minute wait at the East Port, the Gateway Port. 35 to 40 minute wait in the Ready Lanes. 15 to 20 minute wait at the East Sentry Lanes. It's 7 o'clock at KX. No, it's not. It's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
Is CBS presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kaifet. Florida's Republican governor has been touting his record in public appearances for months.
We really showed what it takes to not just win big, and then deliver big.
Later today on Twitter, Ron DeSantis will say he's ready to run on that record when he makes his presidential bid official. CBS's Robert Costa says he's been a target of the GOP frontrunner for months.
Our latest polling shows Governor DeSantis trailing former President Donald Trump by more than 30 points. The question now is, can he close that gap? But doing so will not be easy.
It's a solemn day today in Uvalde, Texas. 1 year ago, the elementary school mass shooting that left 19 children and 2 adults dead. CBS's Lilia Luciano.
For Andrea Herrera, surviving the mass shooting in Uvalde is still a daily recurrence.
It just goes in my mind, just like in loops, like the same clip over and over again.
She was not only at Robb Elementary that day, but her stepbrother, 10-year-old Jose Flores, was killed.
I started crying and I couldn't believe it happened.
Andrea's mother, Cynthia, says her kid's mental health and school performance keeps declining, and the tension in town increasing.
As the debt ceiling deadline closes in, Treasury Secretary Yellen said this morning she believes a deal is possible as GOP and White House negotiators resume discussions. CBS News White House correspondent Nancy Cordes.
The White House, in its latest offer, has said that it would be willing to freeze spending over the next couple of years. Speaker McCarthy said a freeze is not going to work. It's not acceptable. He wants cuts. He is not going to accept anything less.
Well, CBS's Caitlin Huey Burns is in Columbia, South Carolina, where the Republican governor is poised to take final action on a bill banning most abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy.
Once this is signed into law, it will have wide implications for abortion access in the South, with Virginia being the only remaining state in the region without new restrictions since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Well, CBS's Jim Crisula's got the latest court maneuvering in the case of a woman charged with running over a South Carolina bride and groom.
Defense lawyers are asking for a $100,000 bond for Jamie Komororski, the 25-year-old alleged drunk driver. is accused of slamming into newlyweds riding in a golf cart at Folly Beach, South Carolina late last month, killing the bride. Her lawyers say she poses no flight risk or danger to the community and should be released from jail.
And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 246 points, NASDAQ down 150. This is CBS News.
Find your next great hire with Indeed. Their hiring platform makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in the same place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Did you know you can get someone to shop for you? Stitch Fix really gets me in what I need. Even better, they save me a trip to the mall. It's easy. I share my style, size, and budget, and they do the shopping for me. Stitch Fix sends me things that fit and make me feel like a more stylish version of myself. I keep what works and send back the rest. No subscription required, no commitment, just my style. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com/radio.
New details on a deadly fire overseas.
19 children, mostly girls from Guyana's indigenous community, died in the dormitory fire, and police allege it was started by a student whose phone had been confiscated. The country is in a state of shock and grief.
Every parent, their heart will go out to the parents of those children.
Guyana's National Security Advisor Gerald Gouveia. It may be a while before some of those parents can bury their children. 13 of the bodies were so badly burned they've been flown to the capital for DNA identification. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
The National Weather Service says Super Typhoon Mawar has barreled into Guam as a powerful Category 4. It's pummeling the U.S. Pacific Territory with high winds, heavy rain, and dangerous storm surge. Low-lying areas have been flooded. Residents have hunkered down in homes and shelters. Officials say they're bracing for considerable damage. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Paid for by government.com. Deception, money laundering, and an international fraud scheme that stretched from South Dakota to Norway, cracked by the FBI, leading to a confiscated hoard of 2018 American Eagle silver dollar coins. Do I have your attention? This is no Hollywood movie. These coins were actually seized from a huge stash of U.S. mint-sealed boxes concealed in a garage in Norway. This is your chance to secure one of these silver coins and be a part of history. Just call 1-800-456-2466 to secure a guaranteed mint-condition 2018 Silver Eagle recovered from the seized hoard in Norway. But quantities are limited, so you must call now. To learn more, call 1-800-456-2466. Plus, receive a free American Coin Collector's Bonus Package, a $25 value, free with every order. Don't miss this incredible opportunity. Call 1-800-456-2466 now to secure your 2018 Silver Eagles from the seized Norway hoard before they're gone. That's 1-800-456-2466.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Jose Munoz.
You need many years of therapy.
Lead-free since 1988.
AM 1230 KXO. The best oldies on the radio.